And now, Fox 13 meteorologist Valerie Mills with your Sky Tower radar forecast.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, some of our southern spots included in a tornado watch until 2 o'clock this afternoon. The biggest threat for severe weather really going to focus along the southern tier of the state. But this advisory is just to the south of Inglewood. So areas around Punta Gorda and to the south, those are the spots here around our local area that are under this tornado watch. Otherwise, I think most of us, our biggest threat here around the Bay Area, it's going to be the strong and gusty winds we'll deal with as this front moves overhead. Looking at a pretty good threat for some heavy rain as it moves on shore. But our tornado threat, our severe storms, I think we're missing the main energy that we would need with this system. So that arrives actually into the afternoon. So it's just going to miss out on with our timing. We're going to get our best rain here during the morning, and then the better energy for some strong storms moves in during the afternoon. So by then, most of the storms off to the east of us. So I don't think we're going to be watching for too widespread of a severe weather threat. That's something that we'll be keeping a close eye on, though, regardless, from the Fox 13 Weather Center. Sky Tower radar still continuing to pick up on those heavy bands of rain just offshore. So far, just some light rain has started to really pick up along our coastal communities, and we're continuing to watch that move farther inland. So some steady rain pretty much all across Pinellas County, and we're starting to see that pick up for at least the western half of Hillsborough. Tampa to Lutz, Temple Terrace, we're right along 275 and I-75 right now, seeing some pretty steady light rain. We've seen that pick up for some of our northern spots around Newport Richey, Pasco, Citrus, Hernando counties, starting to see some of that light rain really picking up and becoming a little bit more consistent. Sarasota, Manatee counties still kind of hit or miss as we head to some of our inland spots, still generally dry, but areas around Gulf Gate Estates up into Bayshore Gardens, Bradenton, seeing some of that steadier rain. And this is just going to continue to lift off towards the north and east. So all of us are going to be in line to get at least some of this heavy rain with this line of storms. But as quickly as it moves in, it's going to move out. So really through about 10 o'clock, that's when things are going to be the most active here as this line of storms moves right across the area. But look at the 10 o'clock hour. We'll see some lingering heavy rain for our northern spots, Polk County down to DeSoto, Highlands, Hardy counties. But our coastal areas by the early afternoon already seeing some clearing. Then that line of storms off to the east will have actually some clear skies during the afternoon, evening hours. And then for some of us, an additional round of some storms into the afternoon hours. How much rain could we get when it's all said and done? Well, we're looking at the potential for half an inch by the end of today, and then still some additional showers and storms possible on Monday. So we could be looking at some decent rain totals under some of the spots that pick up on some heavier pockets of rain. Could be getting an inch or more. Looks more favorable for some of our southern spots. So we welcome in this February rain. Temperatures in the 70s drop off to the 60s to start next week, but a lot of sunshine builds back in early next week.